this screen's a bit familiar. Hey buddy, welcome back to more Triangle Strategy. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we finished off Frederica's route by defeating Minister Edor, and this time we'll be doing New Game Plus. So, what we first gotta do is load our clear data. I'll go hard. So we'll do this, and I will just finally get some stuff introduced that is unique to New Game Plus. So, going through all these quick skipping through all of the cutscenes, we get some introduction to New Game Plus and Conviction. So, we can see how much Conviction has, how much we currently have. Check that out. We can see all this stuff, and we can see exactly what all bolsters our convictions. So if we pop into the encampment, see that we still have everyone else all here. I thought I learned all there was to archery, but turns out certain age. Some of you have been taking to calling me Divine Bow. Feels sort of strange that. Training, daily growth, everyone needs that, no matter how old that's my conviction. So, there's lots more stuff that we can go out and purchase. You just show all that off. So, I thought it said that you were going to tell us how much conviction we had, but I guess not. You can also check out the path traveled to see all of the choices that we've made so far. So this is just what we've gotten for that first playthrough. Let's see how we all go through that. All of our notes still do say the same. In our notes, we've kept all of our information. No need to go and reclaim all of that. It definitely said that training countries is well ago. Having a bow in my hands, it's like reuniting with an old friend. And it definitely said that we could, whatever, it's fine. Definitely said that we could check our stuff here, didn't it? Whatever. That soldier, once when we were still novices, went for a drink at the Crown City, a few cups in, he promised he would buy display for me, and look what got him. Lots of stuff all here. Why is... So yeah, there's a lot more battles. The last one that we did was a Desperate Assault. We've now got Field of Greed, Minecart Tactics, Seize the Die, Last Man Standing, Battle of Woods, Guerrilla Tactics. Lots more stuff still to grab. And then we can just... So yeah, that's all the stuff that we've got there. So I'll skip ahead to the next time we have anything interesting happen. Next thing that we will notice is that, well, it says recommended level 34 for this first mission. Also, we can just see we do got everyone. Everybody's here. Of course, I'll show off exactly what that all entails, what that all looks like with the extra recommended level. Of course, everyone still looks the same in terms of... Alright, well, I guess I'm just going to fast forward through this. Can't skip. Next thing that we can also see is that it says either utility, morality, or liberty. We can see exactly what each choice boosts up. And then after choosing something, we see how much it boosts it up by. So right there we got morality plus 50 for choosing the morality option. Then Roland's here, yada yada yada. We keep going through. And we wait. And we've already seen all of the story stuff that there is.
Coming through. Give him a fight, man.
You think you're...
Yada yada yada. Again, we've already seen all of this stuff.
We do not take defeat as not an
But
option.
looking at them, they got... Oh, whoops, that's the wrong button. Yeah, they got all their stats boosted up as well. So they do level up alongside you. It is a pretty nice thing to note. We'll cut away to the next interesting thing that happens with New Game Plus, which actually I think is just... I think next is actually just the choice that we didn't make before. Okay, so honestly there wasn't too much of New Game Plus that I can show quite yet, so we are just going to hop right back in with our decision of whether to go to Esfrost or Hyzant, and of course because we went to Hyzant in our first playthrough, we're going to be going to Esfrost. I would have thought you were an expert on the subject, considering your bride to be hails from that very land, but allow me to tell you what I know. Esfrost is nestled within the snowy mountains to the north, and is famed for its abundance of iron and expertise in smithing. Their elite soldiers, known as the Black Irons, managed to make it quite the name for themselves during the Salt Iron War. The nation is led by Archduke Gustadolf, Lady Frederica's older brother, and though he holds most of Esfrost's political power, he encourages the people to act freely and promotes individuals on the basis of ability rather than blood or social status. Sounds wonderful. Perhaps it does now, but we mustn't forget they were the very ones who caused the War of 30 Years past. They're an ambitious people living in a cold and harsh nation, which makes me think that hunger of theirs is still alive and well. Pray forgive me. I forget myself sometimes. I hope my foolish ramblings have not clouded your judgment. The decision is yours to make, Lord Cyrano, and I am sure you will choose most wisely. And I don't remember which one I did. You know what? Let's be friends with Franny. Certainly nothing bad will happen to him. Not in my favor as you have my brothers. Us Wolford may be a vassal to the crown, but they also possess a very special power. Cozying up to the royal family will do nothing but arouse a needless suspicion. My apologies. I'll be more cautious of the boundaries between the high houses and the crown, for the sake of the kingdom. I'm glad we have an understanding. I hope you know that I will acknowledge both the power and good faith of House Wolford. Pray do not fan the flames of my brother's foolishness any further. So, with just a few lines of dialogue that I'm pretty sure we haven't seen, let's go and convince people to go to Esfrost.
Lord Serenoa.
Let's start with you and visiting Esfrost. So Esfrost is the nation of ice, of iron and ice. What about it appeals to you? Yeah, I think it's just... I don't think the choices really matter this way. See, I'm certain we'll come to depend on Esfrost in the future.
Then?
Strengthening our ties will make it easier to ask any favors we may require. Thank you for sharing, my lord. I see now why you wish to visit Esfrost.
Serenoa.
You should visit Esfrost. Might I ask why? You know what? Yeah. That makes me happy, Serenoa. I would very much like to see where I was raised. You seem to have given quite a bit of thought to this question, Serenoa. If we do travel to Esfrost, how would you like to spend our visit? You know what? It's really nice to Frederica. I love the relationship between these two. I've said this before. Truly? Then I shall do my level best to show you the finest Esfrost has to offer. Hope everything is as you imagine. If it isn't, well, promise not to think worse of me. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with me. I shall consider them as I come to form my own.
Lord Serenoa. Hello.
So now, Frederica's position has offered her few chances to visit Hyzant. Deepening our relations with the Holy State would doubtless be to your benefit as well. Why not use this opportunity to let Frederica realize a long-held wish in the meantime? If I were to truly set on Esfrost, I would be curious to know your reasons. Yeah, we'll just keep going with this line of reasoning. If you have interest in knowing more about your bride-to-be.
Possibly.
As I'm certain she is as well.
My mind is made up.
I believe I have more than enough food for thought. And finally, Benedict.
Lord Serenoa.
Hyzant's Ministry of Medicine is said to be a beacon of progress in both medicine and magic. I believe we could benefit greatly from seeing the fruits of their knowledge with our own eyes. I'm going to serve you in the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, my lord. Again, keep that. Of course, it is only natural that you would have an interest in the home of your betrothed. And from a more practical perspective, I would be curious to see how Esfrost's behavior towards our house changes now that we are bound with her. I appreciate your point of view, my lord. That's much I must think over before I proceed. Of course, if you have further thoughts on the matter, then I would be all too glad to hear them. You can visit the archives.
True.
Oh, the archives. The seat of the world's knowledge. When the most erudite among us is but a fool to these countless
I
tomes.
am decided.
You've given me much to consider. Yeah. Ugh. To be honest, it's been like a few months since I've last recorded, but yes, that is including part 1 of the intro. The intro to this episode before. You've heard this dialogue before, and I don't think the dialogue really.
You have my vote.
I don't think it'll be. Yeah. Doesn't much matter in this case.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen. The way forward is decided. We journey to Esfrost. We have decided. We set sail for Esfrost. Whether or not it proves to be the right choice will depend on our actions. I trust in you all.
We are ready to set sail, Lord Patriot.
Very good, my lord. When you pay respects to the Archduke, remember that you do so on behalf of our king.
Archduke Gustadolf will be pleased that you chose to honor our nation with a visit. I'm sure he is eager to get to know his new brother-in-law as well.
The feeling is mutual, I assure you.
Does this mean she is coming back too? I feel myself getting sick already.
That swill they call wine will taste even more vile now, I fear.
My lady, are you sure you wouldn't prefer to stay at Castle Wolfort?
Nonsense. I am coming with you.
Serenoa, acting as King Regnar's envoy, charts a course down the Norzelia River for the Duchy of Esfrost. Ere long, Serenoa and crew arrive at a massive gate, itself dwarfed by the snow-covered mountains that lie beyond. Awaiting them at Twins Gate, as it is known, is Farog Esfrost, second in power and influence only to the Archduke himself.
Avlora, Erica, Thalis. Welcome home. I trust the ceremony was a fruitful one.
'Twas my duty as minister to be present.
Thank you for having us in your domain, Uncle. The crags are lovely as ever.
Lord Svarog, I present to you Lord Serenoa Wolfort, come on behalf of King Regnar.
Ah, the Wolfort boy. Frederica's betrothed, yes?
The very same, my lord. I thank you for the warm welcome.
The honor is mine, Lord Serenoa. Svarog Esfrost at your service. I watch over Twins Gate, the front door of our duchy.
Lord Svarog is Father to Dragan.
and uncle to the Archduke and myself.
We did not expect to see you again so soon, Frederica. But I understand wanting to show off your handsome groom-to-be.
Uncle, please. You embarrass me.
Good to see you're still not afraid to speak your mind. A word of advice, lad. You do well not to anger her.
I shall take your words to heart.
Tis quite the burden you're undertaking, my friend.
Prince Roland, I did not expect you'd be in attendance.
It's been quite some time, Lord Svarog. But today I come as an attendant to House Wolfort.
A secret visit, then. Say no more.
King Regna thanks Lord Dragan for all he has done for the mining effort. His engineering prowess has proved indispensable.
As his boasting has no doubt proved intolerable. Forgive the boy, my lord. That said, rest assured his goals are sincere. He truly does wish to lead us into a new era. I pray you'll lend him the strength to see that it becomes a reality.
You have my word.
You expect great things from him, then?
Against my better instincts, perhaps. But such is my lot as the boy's father. But forgive me. No doubt you are weary from your journey. I shall keep you no longer. Archduke Gustadolf awaits you at Ironstone.
Then we shall take our leave. Thank you, Lord Svarog.
I'm a bit sad that we didn't get to see all too much of Svarog in our first playthrough, because he seems really cool. And I believe we have already seen this scene, so it's fine. I'm just gonna go through all of those scenes, or at least, like, start to view them in case there's a little bit of extra gain, but especially early on, these are scenes that we've seen already, so yeah. Also, one more thing to note before I end this part off. I did go up and grind everyone up to roughly level 35. So, yeah. Again, I think it'll be really the next playthrough. Once we get up to recommended level 50s, because 50 is the max level, then we'll start going back onto hard, but for a while we'll still be on normal difficulty. But that will not matter, and next time, we'll start actually investigating Ironstone. Yeah, I think it was Ironstone. But until then, see you guys later.